Okay, so right now we're going to focus on our basic facts. This is basic facts 9. So we're first going to look at letter A. So here we're going to talk about something called the trailing zeros. You're going to also be taught this with our skills. So here I'm going to look at 26 times 10. I know most of us like to multiply by 10. We find it kind of easy from 1 to 10. We can do 10, 20, 30, 40, and on and on. But when you have a number like 26, it may look a little bit difficult, but here's a way to make it easier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to circle my 0 because I'm multiplying 26 times 10. So I'm going to circle this 0 and I'm simply just going to move it right here. I moved that 0. So now the 0 is no longer there. I just have 26 times 1. And we know our multiplications of 1 is just that number. 26 times 1 is 26. So that means 26 times 10 is 260. Just for reference, I'm going to underline 26 times 1. Now let's look at 92 times 10. Again, it may look a little bit difficult, but here's another way. We are going to circle the 0, bring it over here. Now I'm going to look at my 92 and my 1. I'm now ignoring that 0. 92 times what equals? 92. So that means 92 times 10 equals 920. Now let's keep doing this pattern here. Again, 84 times 10, I'm going to circle the 0, move it over here. Now I'm going to look at 84 times 1. 84 times 1 equals 84. So that means 84 times 10 equals 840. Now let's continue. Again, circle my 0. 63 times 1 is 63. So that means 63 times 10 is 630. Now let's look at 38 times 10. Again, I circle my 0. I move it out of the way. 38 times 1 is 38. So 38 times 10 equals 380. So now we're here. We're looking at letter F. I have blank times 10 equals 190. So this is what I'm going to do here. I know that I had to move this 0 because that's what I've been doing. I had to move this 0 over here. So 1, now I need to look at the 1 and the 19. What times 1 is going to give me 19? Exactly, 19 will give me 190. And let's check that again. I moved my 0 out of the way. I have 19 times 1. 19 times 1 is 19. So 19 times 10 equals 190. Now let's continue this pattern. So let's look here. I have 10 times a number is going to give me 450. So again, I'm going to look, and what they did is they moved my 0 right there. Now I have to look at the 1 and 45. So I moved my 0 over. Now I have my 1 and the 45. So I'm going to look, what times 1 is going to give me 45? Well, that, boys and girls, is 45. So 45 times 10 gives me 450. Let's continue this pattern all the way through. Again, they got the 0. They put it right there. I'm going to look, what does 1 times the number give me? 71. 71. All I'm doing is putting that number in front right here. So now I'm going to look. This time I'm going to look. I have 52. So I know I have to have a 52 here, because I have moved this 0 over. 52 times 1 is 52. So 52 times 10 gives me 520. Move this over. Now I look at 83 and 1. 83 times 1 gives me 800. Gives me 83. 83 times 10 gives me 830. So now I'm going to look at letter K. It said, which number is missing in the following equation? So I have blank, or a box, times 10 equals 280. So I need to figure out, I need to fill in this box. So here, let's figure that out. I'm going to look at each and every one of these. So I'm going to look at 82. If I have 82 times 10, I'm going to get my 0, move it to the side. 82 times 1 is what? 82. Does that match my 280? Nope. Let's look here. I have 228. If I do 228 times 10, that's going to give me a larger number than 280. So I know this cannot be it. Now I'm looking at 208, same thing. I know that can't be it either. So let's look at letter C. So this is 28 times 10 is equal to, it should be 280. So let's check. I move my 0 over. 28 times 1 is 28. So I have 280, 280. C is my answer. So now let's look here. Letter L. What number is missing in the following equation? So I'm going to look here. I'm going to use my trailing 0. Put my 0 here. Now, what times 1 is going to give me 33? Well, I know my multiplications, and I know anything times 1 is that number. So that means I need to have a 33. Which answer choice has a 33? That is letter G.